Subscribe if you're always missing a sixth person. Hey, it's Friendly, and I make straight-to-the-point guides and helpful content. Visit my channel and try one of my step-by-step guides for Destiny 2. This video is a short and friendly tutorial on how to farm the Grasp of Avarice Ogre encounter for the Matador shotgun. If you're an absolute beginner, rely on LFG, or have no mic, these concepts will apply for any Destiny 2 repeatable farm. First, browse your preferred LFG resource. Here, we're going to choose the Grasp of Avarice dungeon. Wow. After joining, the fire team should send friend requests amongst each other. Feel free to delete after the farm. Or remember their Bungie ID in order to rejoin up on the team as you farm the encounter. The takeaway is you need some way to rejoin your teammates in order to continue the farm. This concept applies to almost any Destiny 2 repeatable farm that requires a team. Now specifically for this Ogre farm, at least one well is required, one Gjallarhorn, and all else on rockets. This has been the easiest setup for LFG to set up. Most people probably have a rocket of some sort. Don't worry if it's a god roll or not. If you are not on well, I recommend Thunder Crash, Nova Bomb is great too, and even Strand Needlestorm is fine. The idea is burst damage. The best burst damage super may change over time, and it's up to Bungie's changes. Our LFG Titan is on Thunder Crash with Fusion Rifle and Rockets. Our LFG Well of Radiance Warlock is a Sunbracer Warlock with Gjallarhorn. I decided to switch it up and go Arc Hunter with Pulse Nade and Gathering Storm. I use Witherhoard, Fusion, and Rocket, and my exotic is Star Eater Scales. The most important takeaway for every member of your team is to equip weapon surge mods for your respective weapon types. Equip as many as you can, because each copy of the mod stacks your damage. Lastly, I had room to include time dilation, which increases the duration of my weapon surge damage. So let's follow an actual run. Rally once all players are present and loaded in. And seriously, don't worry about having the best optimal DPS loadout. Just simply equipping some weapon surge mods will really help out the team. Even during DPS, just relax. I've fumbled my weapon swaps between Rocket and Witherhoard plenty of times, and we still managed to one-phase the Ogre. Here's something to try. You can pick up the Scorch Cannon from below like this, so you don't have to jump up and deal with jumping on that platform. And don't worry about messing up aiming the Scorch Cannon. Don't stress, you'll get better and better at it. Really important, I dropped the cannon right here, right outside the room. This way, once I finish killing everything and picking up all engrams, I know where the cannon was last, and I can immediately pick it up. From here, it's a perfect vantage point to slow down, take aim, and open the next room. That spot is also a good spot for your teammates to pick it up as well if they want to help out and start to open the next room for you. Let's speed things up a little to just before the DPS. Everyone make their way to the crystal, keep strafing to avoid the Ogre's attack, and if you picked up all engrams in both rooms, you'll have enough. Now don't attack him just yet, you can probably drop a well though. Wait for the message right here. Remember, that message is what indicates that he's vulnerable. And just go all out. Stay in the well, pop burst supers, keep swapping between Fusion Rifle, your Rocket, your Witherhoard. Remember to throw your grenades as well. Just don't ever stop shooting or doing something. Pretty soon, the boss dies and you can collect your loot. After the encounter, this is how we actually repeat the farm, which again, works for farming other content that requires a team. In this example, Josh is our VIP. He said he has a checkpoint and will serve as the party join invite person. I've made friends with him, or you could remember his Bungie ID to join in on him. After boss dies, get your loot. I got some mediocre boots. He's gonna leave the party like this. Boop. Josh is simply switching to his other character, which is holding the checkpoint. Shown here, he's loaded up his character, so I'm gonna join in on him and bring the team with me. Clearly, this is his other character. Notice the different emblem. As we load into his checkpoint, he leaves to switch back to his Warlock, meaning his checkpoint is safe and sound on his other character. Now, I just wait for him to finish switching to his Warlock. Console and PC have different loading times. Here we go. I can see his emblem right here. There we go. I invite him back to our party. I see and I can hear him join our party. That means we can place the rally flag and continue with the encounter. So kill the boss, get your loot. Josh will switch to the character with a checkpoint. Once Josh is done switching characters, we can join on him. Maybe you friended him or you remember his Bungie ID. And I'm just spamming join fireteam button at this point. Join up on him. Josh will take us to the checkpoint on this character. Then as we load in, he will switch back to his Well Warlock. I keep an eye on the roster page to see if he's loaded in. I invite him back to the party. Once he's loaded in with us, we can drop a rally flag and do the encounter. Now, if you are the checkpoint holder, collect loot, then swap to your alternate character that has checkpoint, which for me is my Hunter. I load up my Hunter. I load into the checkpoint. And my newfound LFG friends join on me while I do so. You can see them joining the team. We load into the Ogre encounter, then I switch back to my Titan, preserving the checkpoint on my Hunter. So I select my Titan, find my LFG friends, join them, and we can complete the encounter. Rinse and repeat. A big thank you if you're watching to this point, and I hope this was clear enough. This was intended for absolute beginners who don't have anyone to show them how to save a checkpoint or hesitate with LFG or group-related activities. I hope there's one thing that helped here, especially if you're a beginner, you don't feel comfortable on the mic, or you stay away from the social aspects of the game. The swapping between characters to simple loadout setups will be enough for you to start farming. Grow off of it, and put on some other mods or weapons, and you'll get faster and better at farming. That's it for now. I'll see you guys in the next one.